Yeah, hi, my name is Fran O'Hara. My company is Inspire Quality Services. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the talk I'm going to give at the UKSTAR entitled The Seven Deadly Sins of Scrum. Um, so my background is kind of in agile coaching, mentoring, training around agile and Scrum, and also on the test side. Then we do ISTQB and support organisations with their test strategies and so on. So this talk is going to be very much about Scrum, obviously for a quality and test audience as well. So I'll put that perspective on it. It kind of comes, as well in the context of what's out there in the industry. There's a lot of organisations still using Scrum, but also struggling with Scrum. The version 1 survey, for example, recently, the latest one this year, showed that about 70% of organizations were using Scrum or Scrum hybrids. And of those, about 80% had indicated that their level of maturity was at or below a still maturing level. So there's still a lot of work to be done in relation to appropriate implementations of Scrum. So I'm going to talk about seven deadly sins. It's very much on the practical issues. I'm a pragmatist at heart, so I'm going to try and keep it practical. I'll talk first of all, set a little bit of context, talk a little bit about the context of Scrum in the teams and the organization, a little bit on the cultural and some of the impediments that can occur at an organization level. But then the rest of the sins are going to be very much focused on the practicalities of Scrum itself. I'm going to talk a little bit about the fact that Scrum is intended to be a pull system, just like Kanban, to limit the work in progress, but in many cases it's implemented as a push system and people kind of miss that point, and that has a lot of consequences on technical debt and on test and quality and so on. I'll talk a little bit about the events like backlog refinement and what kind of things that go wrong there. And I'll talk a little bit about some of the artifacts like the definition of done being a key thing from a test perspective as well. So hopefully you can join me. Hopefully you can share some sins as well. And I'll see you there. Thank you.